Howdy folks, welcome to episode 55. I'm not sure why we are where we are, because it's not like a problem or anything, but it's just weird that we have 11 left. So we've got 40 out. We brought 40 over, right? And we put half of those in, but we have 11 gold left. I don't know why. You know, it must have done something weird. But anyway, it's not a big deal. It's kind of weird. So we're just gonna head out here, and let me see what we got. We're gonna come out this way and this way. So we're gonna pull these cars out to make us room, so that we can, yeah, so that we can. Wow, why is this so laggy? It's like really bad. There we go. It's much better when I'm not looking at the center of the map. Something over here in the center of the map is doing really badly. Doing very poorly. I'm not sure what. See, now it's doing it this way too. If I look this way, all of a sudden it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then, yeah. Something over here is really lag-inducing. All right. Anyway, we're gonna see. We have 10 there, and then we still have 11 of those left. I don't know what's going on with that. Because every one of those takes 2, so we're gonna get 22 more. So let's go like this, because we should have ended up with a total of 80. What is the cat doing? The cats are climbing all over everything because they're hungry. Because they're cats. When are cats not hungry? All right. Yeah, we're gonna get these out of here some more, and I just got to figure out what number of cars I need, because I've got 10 there. That's 2 cars, and then 32. See, I'm missing 8 somewhere. I don't know. Did we have some that just didn't go onto a car or something? That's got to be what it is. There must be some that ended up not getting onto a, you know what I mean, not being put onto a car. All right, so we're gonna come out this way a little bit. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could bring all these over and then come back. Instead of, you know, why don't we just do that? We'll bring these over to the thing, and then we'll bring them back. Because there's just 16 cars of these is kind of ridiculous. All right. Let me turn that down a little. All right. So we're gonna go. Oh, you know what? I think we need to do this too. I think we do need to do this before we get to the junction. It looks like it's gonna be right up here. Come on, you can stop. I'm trying not to, like, make the end cars all pile up and, yeah, do that, you know, squish each other up. Okay, so let's see if we can find where the junction and the track is here. It might be that right there. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, because I want to make... I really wish they would show you the junctions. Let's go like this. We're gonna do this sort of thing. So I want to look for the link. Let's go find the link. There should be one down here somewhere, because I don't think we went that far, did we? I'm kind of hoping we're right before a link. Maybe. Did we already pass one? I guess we already passed one. So we can't do a link here. No? No, yeah, that's the only one. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make this into a four-way crossing kind of thing, like we did before. So what we need to do is we need to go out this way, and then this way, and then do we need it? Yeah, let's take out this one, because we're going to put in all three of these, and then we're going to take the other thing out. So let's go like this. Let's put in a piece of straight track. Let's make it, let's see, how long is this? Because that's where we're going to need to put our switch, is about right there. 66 meters. All right. And then this one, we're going to make it longer if we can, because that corner there is going to be really tight. But I want to make this one longer. Yeah, that's more like it. 100 meters. Okay. And then we're going to go out 100 meters at least this way. Yeah, the one's going to be tighter corner. There we go. Okay. So then we're going to go like this, and we're going to put in this three-way switch, and we're going to do this. Did it take? Yeah, it took. Okay. And then we're going to do this. I'm not sure why it like dumps me onto the ground when I do that. It like dumps me onto the ground. Watch when I place the switch. Oh, it didn't this time, of course, because I mentioned it. All right. Should do this. Take that out of there. Is it just going to do the same stupid thing? I can't possibly. There we go. Okay. And that's fine. And then we're going to hook up this, and we're probably going to need to go back to the 5 meter thing, aren't we? All right, that's fine. Or not. Okay. So bring this one up here. Okay, and so these two, we're going to have to get our train across the tracks here. So let's go like this. We'll start over here. And we're going to clear off our tracks. Make sure we don't have any obstacles here. Get rid of that one. Man, that cactus is almost perfectly... It would be really cool if you could move stuff. Alright. Or even place it yourself. Let's see. That one's fine. Okay. And we're going to go back here. We're going to check this one just so I don't forget. I don't need it instantly, but yeah, I don't want to forget it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to reconnect this one. Is it right there? Is that where it is? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So it's, yeah, it's that. Okay. So we're going to go like this. We're going to do, whoops. We're not even going to waste our time with trying to do this with the 1 meter track. It's not going to happen anyway. Already know that's not going to happen. It's just not in the cards. And then, you know, we should probably do the same thing with this one too. Is make the, let's do that first. We're going to go like this. We're going to go, yeah, we're actually going to start coming this way a little bit. Like this. Okay. Because that one is going to be a little bit bent, but that's fine. Because we do need the, yep. That's perfect. Okay. And then let's make sure this one is in the center. There we go. We want it in the center, and then we're going to connect these two tracks to each other. gonna be a little sharp, isn't it? Huh. Okay. Let's go like this. I don't think that's that sharp of a turn. I hate that it, like, you get stuck to the obstacle, to the whatchamacallit. All right, we're gonna get that out of there. And no, that one's fine. Okay, so that'll get us at least part of the way here. So what we need to do is bring our train down here so that we can get the other side fixed up. I mean, we could leave that empty too, but let's go like this. Just make it a Y. But I like having the four-way. All right, so we want to take it easy here. We don't want to. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's go like this to make sure our switches are where we want them to be. Okay. That one is going to end up... No, that was on the right spot. Because we're going to end up coming out back the other way. Okay. Are we around the corner yet? We're around the corner. Okay, now we can speed up. There we go. All right. Cool. Because we need to get the end of this train across. We need to get this off of the piece of the track that it's on right now so that we can remove that and then put on our turny thing. And is this the side that we're going to turn on? No. Okay, we're going to turn on to the next one. Okay. So this is not even the one that we need this time, but I just want to get them all in there this time. We're going to get them all installed so that we can use them. All right. That looks like a really sharp turn. I think we're going to slowly stop on that. All right. And we do have... Whoops. Okay. Yep, we're good on that. All right, so we're going to come back out here. And we're going to take out this piece of track here. Whoops. And then we're going to install this. And we're going to go about 100 meters. You know, honestly, we should go straight on this because the other one, this one is going to be at enough of a disadvantage. We almost make it cut around that way, but we'll make it do the sharp one instead. Switch. See, it dropped me there. I think it's if I'm standing over the top of it or something, apparently. Okay, so let's put in our tracks here. Get these installed. There's the one. And the second one. Let's see how that looks. That's not too bad. No, that's perfect. It misses that one too. That's cool. I like that. Okay. And then we're going to do this. All right. And then we need to go back this way and install these. I think it may be the coaches or something. The lag. I think the lag may be the result of the coaches or something. Is it not wanting to? Okay, it's not wanting to. All right, so we're going to go like this. And then go like this. I think it just didn't want to turn. didn't want to do the turn. There. Okay, so let's get all of our stuff cleaned off. So we're going to go back to this. Okay. Well, at least we got that bush off the side of the track, didn't we? A little bit. Alright, we got this cleaned off. This one, yeah, that's out of the way. And then this. I know there was some stuff just north of the thing. And then this. And that track is going to be like that. Yeah, okay. So let's go check the north one. Make sure that we don't have any stuff on this track. This one here. And then this little bush. Is that a... No, that's not one we can take out. Okay. Cool. I think we are good to go. Okay. So let's see what's going on. I don't know if maybe it's the physics or something. Maybe those things have way too many collision. But no, because that has nothing to do with whether or not you're looking at it. Alright, let's go like this. See, it's fine now. I wonder if maybe there was just textures that were loading up, or you know, shaders that were compiling, or you know what I mean, that kind of thing going on. I kind of wonder if it was something like that going on, because it's not doing it now. My frame rate's fine now. And there's not like a particular direction. So I'm guessing it was something like that. Alright. I think we're good. Let's make sure that all of our switches... Yeah, see? We would have had a disaster there. We would have had a disaster going on right there. So this one's going to be straight. Alright. There we go. We're like right across the intersection. I suppose we should make a lot of noise, right? You know, I kind of like the bell for that it's periodic, and so, you know, unless your bell and the other person's bell are like perfectly in sync with each other, you're going to hear the other person's bell coming from a distance. As opposed to like if it's just constantly making noise, or it's only doing it once, like the whistle. Maybe you missed their whistle because you were, you know, doing whatever. But the bell, you hear that. Okay. And then we're going to start hitting the brakes here. I guess we're mostly on a straightaway, so it's not that as much of a big deal, but there we go. Alright, so we're going to flip that one, and then we're going to go like this. Let everything come to a stop. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I know I didn't whistle when I stopped. Alright. Let's get this thing moving so that we're not trying to pull it hard around the corner. We don't want to be applying all of our pulling force when we're around the corner. There we go. That's much better. And I still went around the wrong one, didn't I? Because we need to go around the next one. Because we're going to go past the... yeah, see, we're going to go over here. We're going to go past this. We're going to come around here. Yeah, I totally screwed this up. That's okay. We're going to come back this way. And then we're going to back into the freight depot. I guess. That's kind of a janky thing there. I mean, I can take out this section here and turn that into one section instead of doing it like that, but we'll let this continue. I might need a little bit more power here. Need the Binford 5000. All right. I just don't want to, I don't want to push my luck on that back here. Let's see how this is looking. Is that going down a hill too? It almost looks like it's going down a hill there, but it's hard to tell. I don't know, we'll watch when we get this last one over. Or why don't we just go like this? No, it's not down a hill. Okay. See? It's just a corner. It's not down a hill. All right. We're on the straightaway now. Let's go. So yeah, we'll have to come back and get more of the rest of the gold. I'm just trying to think. If I've got 10 there, then I need 30 more, so I should... Yeah, I'm missing 4... I should have 14 left of the inputs. I forget, is this one actually hitting our wheels or what? This one's really close. It actually is, yeah. Alright. We're pulling through the sand there. That's funny. I just don't want to get too fast here. There we go. Alright, we're past that. Now I gotta worry about this switch. Is the switch going the right way? Yeah, the switch is going the right way. Okay. We're good then. We're just coming up to the whatchamacallit, so we don't want to go overdo it and all that stuff. Just kind of stay between about 10 and 15, I think, and we should be okay. There we go. And then all of our other switches are good to get us out of there. Yep. And then we're going to hit this one here, and then we're going to go straight there. And then we'll back up into that one. Okay, cool. I think we're good. As long as we don't break anything coming through here, we're fine. Let's try 20, like 20%. There we go. There we go. Nice. Under the... I like how the smokestack hits it. It'd be really funny if the top of those hit it, right? And they actually collide, you know? Like the little smokestack on it collides in the entire, you know, of course, because they don't do like breaking parts or anything. So the entire, like the entire thing just explodes. Not really explode, yeets, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, we picked like the treacherous route, didn't we? We kind of did. Because this is a long segment and you can see the straight, the little straights in it too. I'm sure if you go across that at the wrong speed, it'll, you know, every time your train bounces this way and back, and then it hits the next segment at the same time, you could really do a number on that. If you have the same natural frequency, you know. It's like one of the buses, one of our substitute buses, it had just horrible suspension on it. Like the shocks are gone, and so it just has springs but no shocks. And so the thing would like, the thing would rock. And you could stand outside it and like one person, because I've done this to somebody before, where he was on the bus by himself at the depot. He's walking back to the back, and I'm pushing on the side and making the thing work back and forth. It's like when somebody's on a swing, you know, you push when they're coming, you're adding energy to them as they're going in the correct direction at the right time, and you can keep adding energy. And so one person could make the whole thing rock. Just that's, and I mean, it was, you could get it going enough that you felt like, you know, when you were on board, it felt like you were going to tip over. That's funny. All right. It was like one of the old ones that they basically never use. What do you call it? That one looks like it's really dangerous. I really hope these don't hit that. No, I guess they're not going to. Okay. Because they really looked like they were going to. Alright. We'll come around this. Get all the way around this first. Almost there. Is that a downhill right there? It's hard to tell on the corners. Some of these corners, it makes it look like it's going downhill, but it's just illusionary. Okay. We just need to get past this for this switch here. And it's braking on its own. Okay. Flip the switch. Alright, let's go like this. See? We whistled, but we weren't on the thing. Here, let's get this moving. And then once it's moving, now we can slow down in the rig. There we go. Put all our force in while it's on a straightaway instead of trying to do that when it's going around the switch, right? All right. So we're gonna ding. All right. Is the sun setting or what? Looks like it is, yeah. Okay. Turn on the generator. Okay, so we're going to drop these off at the freight depot. I'm pretty sure that's where you sell the gold, right? Man, wouldn't that suck if we were like selling it at the wrong place? Okay. And we can't see. Nice. I mean, it's like pitch black here. That's awesome. Super awesome. I want to wait until... Yeah, I want to wait until we can actually see. So we're gonna, wow. That was interesting. I don't know what that was with my monitors. All just blinked. Like all my screens and everything. I think I looked over at OBS and it was doing that too. Okay. That was weird. Let's try on, let's do this too. Can we? Oh, we can't get out of the thing to see how much money we have. All right. It's not going to let me. It's cool that there's lights inside there. Let's go like, oh, I was going to go back there. Is it not going to let me unload? Where do we... Let's go back here. go back here. And there's 5, right? What is it doing? Do I have a thing on? What? It's not letting me. Do you sell the gold at a different place? Or is there another thing we have to do with the ingots? Let's go see. Facilities, industries. Railway Express Agency. Oh. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we have to go to the Railway Express. Input refined gold or gold ingots. Okay. Okay. All right, we have to find that then. The Railway Express. I thought it was the freight depot. See, now I finally remember the name, that it's freight depot, and that's why I remember the name, because now I think that's the one that's over by the ocean, isn't it? No, that's the freight depot. Where's the railway? There it is. Oh, wow. It's way over there. Okay. We are totally the wrong way. All right. We're going to have to build... we're seriously going to have to build some track. Okay, well, I think we'll figure out where we can turn around here or something. And then, yeah. We're going to have to put in our thing here. And then where is that? Is this... I think that's a river. So I think we're going to have to go back up this way. I don't know. Let's see if we can come through this way, because that's going to be over here. All right, let's do this. We're going to go check it out before we give up. Well, I guess it's a good thing it didn't just let me unload and, you know, let them all disappear. So we're going to go this way. And then we're going to come down through here, and we're going to split off this way, right? Because we want to go... I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. See, because, I mean, we could branch off of here, and it's actually kind of close to do that. But I kind of think it would be cool to have track that comes out this way, too. So let's go check it out. Yeah, let's go look between these two. If we go this way, we can come under that, and we can go between those two rocks. Yeah, because see, we can go through a different area and everything too, so I think we'll have to do that. We'll come down here, go through here, around this hill, and then back up this way. I don't know, that's a whole lot of laying extra track for nothing, isn't it? Also. So yeah, we'll come up from here, and I think we will. We'll just connect to the existing track over here. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Because this is the same scenery and stuff like that, and otherwise it's like we're just kind of laying track for the purpose of laying track. So yeah, we'll come off of there. Okay. Alright, anyway, that's going to be it for episode 55. Join me in episode 56. We will get all this hooked up, and we'll get our gold to the place where it's actually supposed to go. And we'll see you then. Later.